Bayindir to take over Onana. Chances there for him. He's expected to make his debut on Saturday as we play, I think it's Newport, in the FA Cup 4th round. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where you're watching us from? We're here to obviously talk about Bayindir chances of obviously proving Erik ten Hag wrong on his first choice goalkeeper, that is Onana. And then we are going to really reveal to you what he's going to have to say about him displacing Onana and whether there is a chance for him to displace him and the things Bayindir is going to have to do to convince Erik ten Hag that he deserves at least a chance to be in between the stitches for the club of Manchester United. Welcome to the channel. Let's see close to 200 likes much of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name and hope you guys are really having fun also. And here we come to obviously bring you the latest news and information as far as your club of Manchester United is really concerned. We kickstarted off our day with Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Casemiro rumors of them leaving the club of Man United. And here we come with Altay Bayindir, who has a lot to prove in the next game of football that Man United is going to face the side of Newport. Now, we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslim is Barakallahu Fikum, and let's obviously kickstart it off with this. Bayindir is expected to get his United debut this weekend as we take on Newport. He was expected to obviously take on or to get his debut, especially when Man United was really playing against the side called what was the name called Tottenham Hotspur, but United extended the stay of Onana at Man United. That game ended 2-2. He flew to Ivory Coast and he missed out on the opening game of the group stages of Cameroon because of the weather after traveling 150 kilometers from Abidjan to join the side of Ivory Coast, where everything really went on as to plan. Now he's with Cameroon. He lost his first game, and in the second game of football that closed down the group stage, Onana was not played into that starting 11 of Cameroon, and his cousin took over. Something that's going to hate to spark off a lot of debate that if at all Song has the mandate to drop Onana, why doesn't Erik ten Hag do that? People are forgetting that there is a difference between being a goalkeeper for Cameroon and a goalkeeper for Man United. So, until Bayindir has come out and really said the following onto Onana. He said, we have a very good communication because we know this is very important for us. We are fighting to be the best in the training, and when we are going outside, we are best friends. So he's telling us that they are really best friends with Onana and there is no bad blood, and the competition is really healthy. Because in the goalkeeping department, if they bring you as a second choice goalkeeper, you obviously have to just wait for the right moment, but you shouldn't obviously be putting pressure onto your manager to get you into the starting 11 of the team, because when he was signing you to bring you at this side, he told you the truth that you are not coming in through to be the first choice goalkeeper or compete for the first spot. Your role was to obviously be an understudy for the first choice goalkeeper, meaning that Bayindir came in through knowing that he's going to be the second choice goalkeeper for the club of Man United and act as an understudy. That's why he has nothing on his hide that is going to head over him. Though Onana is going to have to make very many mistakes, Bayindir understands it that he has no chance to be the first choice goalkeeper for the club of Man United, and it's written in the contract, and he knows it very well that he has to obviously wait for his moment, as he's going to have to come to play against Newport when Onana is away. I really understand that, even though this is a tournament where we're going to play weak teams, Erik ten Hag would have gonna have to go in for Onana. That is it, because he says Bayindir is not yet used to playing with the team of Man United. So we wait and see how that pans out, but he has gonna have to get his chance to prove us right or wrong in the game that we are gonna be playing on a Saturday this week. He added that team spirit is very important. If we are doing this we can be successful in the game. It's very important. I think if we are always doing that, we can always go up. So he's not bothered with the performances of Andre Onana. He's just waiting for his moment to seize it up. As I've always told you that in life, it's all about seizing on moments. You know, he might really get a very good spell for the club of Man United and can obviously take himself to the levels where he deserves to be as a player, and that is Bayindir. And I really love exactly how I was going to obviously interpret this. So he concluded by saying that when I was young, when I'm younger, I was watching a lot of games and I don't remember which game, but one game I'm watching with my parents. In this game, I saw a penalty and all the fans were just looking for the goalkeeper. Please, you can catch the ball. So it looks like that was the moment that really inspired him to really go in and really start being the first, to really start thinking of being a goalkeeper into that ilk. And for Bayindir, he is really having a very good goal that he might only get this game in. Why? On the 27th, that is on Saturday, Nigeria is going to be taking on Cameroon. And if Nigeria knocks out Cameroon, that means Andre Onana will travel all with me on the next plane to Manchester to obviously prepare for the next game you're going to play. I think in the midweek, there is a game that Man United is going to play in the midweek. And it's going to be against Wolverhampton Wanderers. After playing against Newport, you know, on 28th, we'll rest on the 29th, 30th, 31st. Then on the 1st of Thursday, we'll be playing away at Wolverhampton Wanderers. If Cameroon is knocked out, then it looks like they'll be really coming in through to obviously do the needful. And if at all they knock out Nigeria, that means he'll be at the African Cup of Nations until the second or third that will see the quarterfinals being played. Meaning that in that period, that's when he'll be playing the side of Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the manager might make a very huge choice for him to start or make a Premier League debut for the club of Man United. But if you know how these teams have been performing, Nigeria has an edge over Cameroon, and Bayindir might only get in one game against the side called Newport. But we will be waiting to see what his performances are going to be and whether Andre Onana will come in through and obviously take back his spot. We all know that Erik ten Hag has already gone ahead to make a decision, you get, and the decision is simple. It's Andre Onana who is the first choice goalkeeper, and Andre Onana has gone ahead to get some amazing statistics as far as clean sheet is concerned. In the Premier League, he is second best in the number of clean sheets kept. He has 6, and Alson Becker has 7 for the side of Liverpool. So it shows you that he's keeping some good clean sheets, and this defense of United has not been having Lisandro Martinez in it and Casemiro shielding that back four. So with their return, you anticipate that he's gonna keep many more clean sheets, and you never know, he'll settle in well. Now we are having Paul Hurst is a reporter for the club of Man United at the Time Sport. He has told us that Altay Bayindir, who is set to make his Man United debut against Newport County in the FA Cup 4th round on Sunday, is described by those who know him as a humorous character, but also has wisdom and maturity beyond his years. I think he's like 26 years of age as a goalkeeper. That is like you are starting or commencing your career, and he knows that at Man United he can serve as a second choice goalkeeper, and time will come when he'll get his chances, especially next season. I know he'll obviously be part of the team that will bring the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, and he'll get his time there, and the team will be really strong for him to obviously put his skills onto the display and maybe send a very huge message to Ten Hag that I can do what Andre Onana cannot do. Then Paul Hurst added and said, during his 4 seasons at Fenerbahce, Altay Bayindir took English lessons 3 times a week, and he wants to learn Dutch and Spanish. Since joining Manchester United, he has continued English lessons. He is now fluent, and he has been known to rib his teammates and staff in the Manichean accent. So his plan was to come in through and obviously conquer, and he's getting himself ready for the next journey. He might really think of going to Spain. That's why he wants to learn Spanish and Dutch. You never know, he has a plan to go that side. He's a very prepared guy, and he's a simple one who obviously meets his dreams. And lastly, Paul Hurst has told us that Altay Bayindir is a very good goalkeeper. Kagri Devran, foreign desk editor of the Turkish publication Fanatic, said Altay was treated unfairly. In Turkey, people have no chance to make mistakes, and that increases the pressure on you a lot. He came to Fenerbahce in 2019 and played well in his first 2 seasons. He served his team in many games. So he's really a quality goalkeeper. He can play from the back with the ball, and he really puts in a lot of shifts. And I think God is going to have to give him a chance that Andre Onana is away, and Bayindir is going to make his debut. That is on Sunday. Is this game on Sunday? Let me be exact. When is this game? All right, Sunday 28th. That's when this game of football is going to be played. That means the match preview is going to be coming tomorrow morning, right? Because we give you the match preview 2 days prior to the game. So that's what I had to bring you about Altay Bayindir, who is set to take over Andre Onana at the club of Man United. And what are your thoughts about that? In the comment section below is what I'm calling in for you guys to obviously come in through and comment. But Andre Onana is really having a very bad spell at the Cameroon national team. We don't know whether when Cameroon is playing Nigeria, the manager is going to trust him to obviously get him into that team of Cameroon, because his cousin brother went ahead to get them a win, and he might really look at that and say, all right, you're going to be playing against Nigeria, let me go in for the cousin of Andre Onana. But with the experience, you might obviously side with this guy, because you know to it that he adds a lot to what you really have already. So that is it. Wait and see how Saturday is gonna go between Cameroon and Nigeria, and we wish them the best of luck. You know, either teams who go ahead to win, it's okay. And for the Man United fans, yesterday Amrabat went ahead to obviously go to the round of 16 after beating what was the name of the team that they beat? They beat Zambia by 1-0, and it was really very important to note that they put in a very good shift, and Amrabat was named the man of the match. I'm really liking the way these games are really trying to get him back, because in the first 2 games you saw to it that he was really sloppy, but this game of Zambia particularly showed us that he was really missing some game time, and I think by the time he returns to the club of Man United, he would have gone ahead to get in like 6-7 games in his legs, and would have gone ahead to be playing 90 minutes, and is going to be sharp. And I anticipate that on his return at Man United, he's going to put in a shift that will excite Erik ten Hag to obviously get him going into the team of Manchester United. So guys, your reactions to all what I've gone ahead to say about or talk about are welcome in the comment section below. I sign out for now. See you later, and we see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.